Welcome to the Corn Corner podcast.
Do it again because I was laughing while you're saying it.
Welcome to the Corn Corner podcast. I'm Wicked Wren. Wait, do I go first? Do you go first? Did you go? Welcome to the Corn Corner podcast. I'm Wicked Wren, and I think grapes are an overrated shit fruit.
I'm Cam Damage, and I prefer snuff over chew.
Oh my God. Today we're going to talk about people that you've seen at the grocery store, at the vape store, getting their oil changed. People that are built different.
Are you?
Are you built different? Well, this episode's for you. Tune in.
I was trying to challenge him.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So there's these people in the world that God just made a little bit different. Some people say that they're built different.
Yeah, in the car ride over here, you started to give examples of it when we decided that it would be a good podcast episode. So you gave like 3 or 4 right off the bat. What were some of those?
Yeah.
Recount them for us.
Well, one of them was people that get their oil changed right when it needs to be changed.
On the sticker date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're built different.
Yeah.
You know?
Respect.
Some people are not built like that.
And is, before we dive in too far, is being built different a compliment, or is it a case-by-case basis that it's a compliment or a negative?
I think it's a case-by-case basis.
I would agree.
And I'm glad that you did that before we got too far.
Yeah.
Because once you get into that hole.
Yeah, you can't get out.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you're probably built different, so like you probably have a hard time getting out of the hole.
And that is actually something that I wanted to bring to your attention, is that I am built different. And you're built different in a couple ways.
What are things about, should we say about each other or about ourselves that make us built different?
Well, I'll tell you right now how you're built different.
Okay.
Well, always have on a fun hat. And that's not something that you see often.
Yeah, a beanie's the lowest hanging fruit of the hats.
Yes.
It's hard to look stupid in
On
a
the
beanie.
hat tonal pole.
If you want to, hold on, we'll go, like when they do this.
Turn the head so they can see you. There you go.
Hi, I'm Pete Davidson.
Now,
That's more like,
Pete Davidson is built different.
and more in so many ways.
That is true. I think that some people wear beanies, some boys specifically, and that beanie's barely hanging on.
Yeah,
They really have it flirting with disaster.
yeah.
Do you do that?
I like to have it back in such a way that it's slouching, and it is like it's providing warmth, but just so.
Yeah.
It's not on for warmth. It's a utility,
Do you go behind the ears?
Never. Only when I'm washing my face and I don't want to take the beanie off.
You don't want to do it for us right now? You don't have to.
I mean, like on like just like sit here like this.
It does look bad.
I feel like I'm like one of the 7 dwarves.
You look like an elf a little
Dopey
bit.
has
It's
its
bad.
big ears out. Well, the elf part's a compliment, but anyway. You're
Elves
built different.
are cute.
I'm going to go into one for you.
All right.
You're built different because you will look at the fridge and see that there's like a single tortilla, corn, small, a little chicken tendy,
I'll eat her.
not like a fried chicken tender, but like a, whatever.
Just
A healthier thing.
Yeah.
And you'll like make a meal with
Yeah.
like that and a little cheese and fry up random other shit, but it turns out
I don't like to eat out.
Yeah.
So,
you're built different in frugality.
yeah. I'm just, hey, I eat out when it's needed, but when it's not needed, I'll eat the chicken tendy and the corn tortilla. I'm good with it.
Yeah.
But this morning I got a breakfast sandwich.
Yeah.
That's eating out.
Because I force you to eat out.
You really do. And I've started just giving to it, and I say, that's fine. You can buy this thing for me, and I'm
Yeah.
okay with it.
Because that's how I also make it good, okay with myself.
Now, you didn't get a breakfast sandwich.
No. Because I'm built different. I get eggy bites.
The Eggy Bites, they freak me out.
Why?
I've never liked them.
Oh.
I
love
feel
them.
like in the beginning of the branding too, they really leaned on it being sous vide,
Oh, yeah.
but
did.
now they don't.
No, they don't care. Who cares? They're microwaved. No one
When
cares.
did they stop doing that?
Oh, I don't. I feel like they still say sous vide egg bites on the menu.
Do they?
Yeah.
If anyone would
But
know,
like
you
that's absurd. Like that's not a selling point. I'm not like, oof, mama, I got to go to Starbucks to get my breakfast eggs because they sous vide them.
Yeah.
I can't do that at home.
I took a bite of my sandwich and felt it was too hot
Yeah.
immediately.
That's what started this conversation, I think. Maybe. Or was a part of it.
Some people would eat it hot.
Yeah.
And I would say that those people are actually built differently.
Yeah. Like Brad can like drink and eat magma things and he like won't burn his mouth. Like there'll be no damage. He's fine. And then I'll go try to do the same thing and I will like I'll and like have a problem. Brad's built different.
Do you think that, so when I think about Brad, I think about how long and hard he microwaves things.
Yeah.
He is an aggressive microwaver.
Yeah.
I like to go to right under warm and I'll just kind of let it coast to where it needs to be, maybe like covered outside the microwave.
Yeah.
Brad just
He like boils
slams it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've always noticed that about him.
Yeah. Like he'll
like,
put a
Jesus.
cup of coffee in there for like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Jesus.
are you brewing a new one in there? Is there like something we
Yeah.
don't know about?
For me, if I'm gonna have any kind of microwave type thing in there, we're gonna go easy. I also bring the power down. But I'm built different, so.
People who make eggs in the microwave, built different.
Those people are built different. And I don't think that this is a good case of built different.
No, yeah, this is one where it is absolutely a negative and you should be upset about yourself and your choices in life.
Now, if you do make eggs in the microwave, we'd like to talk to you. We want to know why.
Talk to
We want to
Raquel.
know how.
My sister does it.
Oh, she owns a stove.
I'm certain that the house came with one that she lives in.
How and why? When did it start?
I think it's because she has to ascribe to a certain diet for like actual health reasons.
Sure.
Like she's not like
Does it
keto for fun.
Yeah.
But she eats far differently than the rest of the family because she's built different,
Oh, I know.
you know? And so as such, she needs to make her own little things. So instead of like making a full egg on the stove and making like dirty dishes and having a whole to do, she does it in the microwave. She's also very busy. She is.
Yeah. But it seems like to me, like, and again, Raquel, I'm not trying to.
You
I'm
know
not
she's
trying to
gonna
call you
listen. She's
out.
like right now. She's like, holy shit.
I'm just saying, like, we'll get you a nonstick, and
Or,
then
like,
we'll just pop that egg in there, and
even
you don't
one
have to
of
put
those
any
little, like,
fat in there.
Things. They like to make those little egg form things.
Yeah, those aren't around anymore.
What?
I haven't seen those in a long time.
They're so cute.
You have them at your house?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Yeah. I have mini pancake griddle that has little animal shapes on it.
Why haven't
have-
we ever used this?
Because Brad doesn't like to. Like, it's like a nuisance to him.
Oh, fuck off. Brad, fuck off. This is an aggressive episode.
I also have
We're calling people out.
Mickey Mouse waffle maker.
Why have we never done that?
What we can like do a party with these. I have little egg bite things, like a little thing that you close with the eggy bite things to make my own egg bites, which I have used before.
You have used that.
Yeah.
But like, I've been over there a lot in the morning. And when it happens when someone that doesn't live there is over, that's when Mickey Mouse
That's
pancakes
when you
should
make
happen.
mini Mickey Mouse waffles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am shocked that Brad wouldn't do that.
I have to I'll be like, can we please make the Mickey Mouse waffles?
Please, sir, please, please.
It's like, I guess because you have to like make all the waffle mix and like, I'll do it myself. Like, it's not like but like, I'm not going to make Mickey Mouse waffles just for one. Like, that's like insane.
That's psychotic.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
if you did do that, I would say you're built different in a bad way.
Yeah.
But if you make them for two people, that's fun.
Yeah.
But hey, look, there's going to be someone out there that's going to say, I would make Mickey Mouse waffle for one. And I would still say you're built
different in a different way.
Yeah.
Last night, Adam, a thing came up that you brought up recently. I got a little concha, like a little sweetbread Spanish thing.
Don't love them.
Well, you know, I do. Anyway, I got one at the coffee shop yesterday morning, and I still had it at night. I was just going up to it and taking little bites, and he was like, "That's so funny that you do that."
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm built different.
I remember you saying that. And that's the thing, though, is that most people wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
And it's a case of maybe God spending just a little more time with you,
Yeah.
you know, and just maybe changing around some things.
Is that Backstreet Boys?
I think it's the Bible.
No. You know the song, though. God must have spent a little more time on you.
I know that as truth.
Okay.
I don't know that as a song. I know that
it's
as
gospel.
I know it as gospel,
Yeah.
if that's what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
I would say people that maybe maybe use a rice maker, built different.
Yes, I would agree.
Yeah,
People that make rice in a pot built different also.
absolutely built different.
Yeah.
Which one do you do?
I grew up making it in a pot
Yeah.
because I'm Hispanic and I didn't get a rice maker until like last year.
I didn't start. Now, this is a great thing to say. I, growing up, made it in a pot, being from New Orleans.
Yeah.
We always made it in the pot. Then I started dating someone that made it in a rice maker, and I hated it.
Yeah.
Then I was given a rice maker, and I was like, oh, shit. This
Yeah.
thing's actually,
They like rule.
yeah. But I still don't like it, but I use it.
The hard part is like I only use the rice maker to make like white rice for like certain meals.
Yeah.
But like when I would make rice in my past life before rice maker, I would make like Spanish rice and shit like that.
Yeah.
And you can't do that in a rice maker.
It's funny that you brought up the rice maker you have, because that rice maker is amazing.
Yeah. Literally built different.
That rice maker is it was very expensive.
Yeah. That
And
was an investment.
It's also takes forever
Yeah.
to make the rice.
Yeah.
But it is so worth
good.
it.
It's
It is
such good rice.
very worth
It
it.
sings you twinkle twinkle little star when it's starting and when it's
Yeah.
done. It like doesn't do any like weird scary shit like some pressure cooker things do.
Mm-hmm.
It's adorable.
I remember I lived with you when you got that.
Yeah.
And you got the what are the topping things like
Oh, furikake. Yeah.
You got a huge,
Like a flight of furikake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then we make little Iggy
Yep.
and put it there, and that was a great period.
Yeah, we were doing like spam and egg bowls
Yes.
with furikake and shit. Now we do my favorite meals, the onigiris
Yeah.
with the little, triangles.
Getting the you have a mold.
Yeah.
Those are really good.
Yeah.
I like to put the bonito flake in them.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. And we made the spam musubis. And you just use the spam can as a mold. It's amazing.
Yeah.
People who eat spam built different.
I didn't eat spam for a long, long, long time.
Yeah.
And then I found it later, and I was like, okay, whatever. I would say in college, I went in like anti-fast food thing.
Yeah.
And now I'm more like, all right, let's have it as a treat.
Yeah. I just love spam. I don't think of it as a fast food even.
I mean, it's garbage.
Well, you can get lower sodium and it's okay.
Yeah, but I mean the quality of the
No, yeah, obviously that's terrible.
like it's on par. It's to me it's a treat food. Like if I'm having musubi, it's like, hey, there's a group, we need something easy
Yeah.
and super
I'm
satisfying.
not having spam every night to be clear, but
Oh,
I
I
would
know
have
this.
spam once a week and be fine.
Yeah.
Cuz like where's the people have bacon every day but like wouldn't like, you know what I mean? Where's the distinction?
I
Like,
would argue that bacon and spam are quite different. Because like you can get a good quality bacon,
Sure.
a sugar-free bacon, a this, a that, no nitrates, etc., etc.
But how expensive is it?
Well, I think it is more expensive, I guess. But Trader Joe's actually has a no sugar bacon for like $5 or
Trader
something.
Joe's podcast.
But
You know what Trader Joe's doesn't have?
Spam.
Spam.
but spam is like, I don't know, it's many different parts,
Yeah.
but again, it is what it is.
I think mine's just a result of growing up influence.
you grew up with spam.
Yeah.
When was the first time you had it?
I don't know. My grandpa liked it like because it was like a World War II era kind of thing. Like he liked spam and canned meat shit like that. And my dad is Cuban.
You
so
should
like,
look into deviled ham.
you know.
Did you ever have that?
Yes. That was like a pure from grandpa to mom to me thing.
And that's where you. Oh, okay, that's where you found it.
Yeah. I love a canned meat because I'm built different.
You are built different in the ways that you look at food.
Yeah.
And take food in. Some people would say that on this episode, I don't do a backwards hat often,
Yeah.
but now I am on this one, and it's going to be a big deal.
Yeah.
And it's a little bit of me being built different.
Yeah.
That's kind of the thing about it.
Is it just because you try new things? Like you're built different and you try new things?
Well, I think what happened was I went outside yesterday to fall off my skateboard.
Yep.
And I said, hey, it's the middle of the day. It's a little bright. I don't have sun goggles. So I popped the hat on to help me out. And I was like, this thing's great.
Yeah.
And I popped it on backwards for a second. I was like, this is great. And when I was leaving this morning, I put it on and I was like,
Hey now.
this is where I'm going to be right now.
Yeah. Just going to see how long it goes.
Yeah, I forget about stuff.
Yeah.
Often.
Yep.
And I'm like,
Revisiting this.
yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe the hat will go into December, currently November. Maybe it'll go into January. There's really no way to know.
Who knows?
What is one of the first memories you have wearing hats?
I don't know that. Probably like a horseback riding helmet or something.
I don't think that really is a hat.
Oh, okay. Then probably a fisherman's hat that was put on me jokingly.
I would appreciate if you take more of this seriously.
I'd appreciate if you stay on topic.
Listen, I'm built different.
I'd appreciate
Okay?
if you didn't date the podcast that we're pre-recording.
Listen, who knows when it is? It could happen at any time.
It could be. Hats are for any time.
You can have a hat at any season. The sun's out at different times.
It's true.
Of the year.
Yeah.
What are some other instances of being built different?
The one I cited in the car was people who chew.
I was literally about to say
Yeah,
that.
because that's an important one for me. Because I grew up in a place, and maybe you did too, where people were like chewed. And for anyone who's not in the know, we're talking about chewing tobacco, like packing a lip, you know? Yeah.
Do it. Did you
Skull
ever
can.
chew?
I tried it once.
What happened?
I threw up. I threw up.
Why do people throw up from that?
Because you swallow it. Also the way that you take the nicotine in is so much more direct into your bloodstream.
Yeah.
It's not like smoking cigarettes. Like it's like, what? And it's just like you get like sick, like, because it's just overwhelming.
What does a nicotine high feel like?
A head rush.
Wow.
Yeah.
And like chewing tobacco feels like way more intense of a head rush.
If you're like, it's like when you first start smoking cigarettes, like you may get a head rush.
Yeah.
Your first cigarette for a while. I don't like do that at all anymore. 'Cause
Yeah.
I smoke a lot.
Yeah.
But like I'm sure when people start chewing tobacco the first few times, they're probably like, whoa, but then it probably gets used to it, whatever.
Did people chew a lot around you?
Yeah. So like in school.
And they did the pack or they did the little pouches?
It was mostly packing.
At school?
Yeah, like people would have their chew bottles like in the car, like in the cup holder in the car. They would have them in class. Like some people would keep them in the backpack and like pull it out and like real quick, whatever. But like I mean, it was Central PA. Like people just it was normal.
If you think it's normal to walk around with a bottle like that, you are built different. And
was-
there's no debating that.
It was just standard. Like literally,
yeah.
you wouldn't like. I dated like several dudes who chewed, and it just wasn't like a thing you even bat an eye at. Like
It's hard to think about.
I'm not bothered by it still.
I was lucky that I never experienced that.
I'm kind of surprised. Like
Yeah.
I feel like it would have been in like Louisiana and shit in schools.
Now, I have one. This is a hard take.
Yeah.
People that use a lot of mayonnaise on a sandwich,
Yeah.
you're built different.
Yeah, I would agree.
You're not the same.
Like as a main feature.
Yeah. There's some people that do it a little bit too much.
Yes.
And it's not appropriate.
I worked at a fucking Damon's Sports Bar in Central Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Yet again, citing it. And it was a thing that people like getting mayo and dipping your fries in it. Not great,
Not great,
but a thing that I
yeah.
can accept and have done when abroad, whatever. But then people would get like butter and dip their fries in it, and people would put mayo as salad dressing. Built different.
Mayo as salad dressing?
Yeah, like that was like a thing. People would like they would order those like sides of those things.
Would you be like, what salad would you like? And then they say, or what salad dressing? They would say mayo?
No, like I think they would just say a side of mayo. Like they would say a dressing maybe, but then say a side of mayo.
And they would just dump that in there and then whop it around?
Yeah. Or do that weird thing that people do where they take a forkful of the salad and,
You're built
and
different.
dip it in
you
the
are
dressing.
built unlike most if you do that.
It's my shop manager at the tattoo shop I worked at. Shout outs to Sap. I love you so much. Saints and Sinners in Fells Point, Baltimore. Go get tattooed there. Anyway. Baltimore. He would take the salad in his fingies and dip it in the dressing and eat it. Because sap is built different as fuck.
Sap is not. What kind of salads would sap have?
Just like house salads with like Italian dressing. It wasn't like unhealthy. It was just such a funny manner of.
He would bring them.
When we ordered lunch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like whatever.
He would always go for the salad.
So, depending on where we were getting stuff from, but yeah.
Where are some of the places you get stuff from?
Like the bar down the street. There was like a Thai food place that we got stuff from.
Was Venmo a thing then?
Yeah.
Okay.
This was like 4 years ago. Like it wasn't like I'm not that old. Like
that's so funny. Do you remember when internet banking came out? No. So
y'all ever heard of PayPal?
So when someone would just be like, "Hey, I'm gonna go do an order," and they would pay for it, then you would pay that person back, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like Venmo each other.
I never had that experience.
What are you talking about? It's the same as ordering in a group in any setting whatsoever.
Yeah, but I've never been in like an office situation like that.
Oh.
Because it's like you're randoms.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't, there were like 4 or 5 of us.
Wow.
So like, it's not that many people, but
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
I mean, I'll believe it.
good. While on the subject of tattoo and piercing shops, people who get eyebrow piercings built different.
You're built different. You're not. You're different. You're
Yeah.
cut from a different cloth.
Yeah.
Is that a phrase people say?
Yeah. I think that's just a nice way of saying built different. Cut from a different cloth.
Do you think that people say, "Wow," like a kind of an elegant socialite would say that?
Yeah.
You're cut from a different cloth.
I think it's often a diss in those ways, but yeah.
But yeah, an eyebrow piercing is always a choice.
Yeah. I think a lot of facial piercings are built different.
Yeah.
Assertion. Like,
Yeah.
in fact, that you want people to know that
Yeah.
you're built different. You've had a few.
Are you passing with me?
What are the face piercings that you've had?
Oh,
to
I've had-
exemplify your built differentness.
I am actually built different.
Yeah.
I've had snake bites.
Yeah.
I've had a labrae.
All at the same time?
Yes.
So like all 3.
Yes,
Papa.
correct.
Rings or balls?
Rings on the side, then a ball in the middle,
So clutch.
and then I went to a ball on the side.
I love the rings on the lip.
Yeah.
It's just like so out there
Yeah.
and like obtrusive in
I
a lot
know.
of ways.
I would go back to having the balls on the side.
Yeah.
I like those.
Yeah.
I wouldn't now, but I thought they're cool. And then I had a septum for a minute, I had a bridge for a minute, and then
The bridge always surprises me.
yeah.
That's so like, because I feel like that was before the time. Like,
Yeah.
bridges are coming back right now.
I did it and I took it out really quick. It wasn't happy, and also it was just like it wasn't good.
Yeah.
So I took it out. And then the one that I do miss though was a nostril.
I really want to get, maybe the Corn Corner goes and gets nostril piercing sometimes, because I really want to get Wayne Static double ring nostril.
You should do it.
I like am obsessed with that look and like always have been.
I had a tiny little 18 gauge hoop. It was
So
like really
small.
tight. Yeah. It was.
Yeah.
It was. I miss it.
Yeah.
I want that again.
We should absolutely do that. Although you're not supposed to get pierced with a hoop initially, which is what sucks, but
Well, yeah. I mean, I'll keep it in that thing. I'm fine with it.
no, unacceptable.
I also think people that get one tattoo are built different.
Yeah.
In my brain,
That's insane.
how you getting one?
How can you stop? Like it's just that, and then you're like, I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
I don't
For
get
me,
it.
it's like you got one.
Keep going.
You get the gig.
Yeah.
Keep going with
Yeah.
the gig. What is this?
The sun?
I've never like really noticed that.
Oh. It's like there's a moon on the back as well.
God, we need to do that one with our
Draw
tattoos.
each other's tattoos by memory.
Yeah, we need to do that.
That would be
so
really funny.
bad. So I'm like not gonna remember a lot. I'm just gonna be like,
Black.
These are pretty similar.
Yeah, these are the same. They're by the same artist.
Well, that person did a great job in being the same.
Yeah, Barnesy rules.
Barnesy rules. Shout out Barnesy here. I would say you're built different if you buy a whole head of grapes and eat them throughout the week.
You call them a head of grapes.
I think that's what they're called.
Okay.
I don't like them.
Any of them. Like any color.
I would
whatever.
never buy them. And if they're there, I'll have a couple.
Have you ever tried them frozen?
I've heard of this.
Yeah.
But I don't know how you would.
Oh, it's fun.
What's fun about it?
Like
It's just like
when
a-
when I was doing a latex shoot the other day, Dot, shout out, had these like frozen ones that were called moon grapes, and they were really long. Like it was like that shape kind of, and they were dark purple. But it was just like and because they're frozen, they're more fun. It's like a even more fun dessert treat.
Yeah.
And then there's all those different flavors. Like you got the greens and the reds and the purple, but then there's like the weird Moscato ones or whatever the hell it is. And like they make fucking candy, cotton candy ones, which I don't like, but some
Yeah.
people do.
Have you heard about
Have not.
God, you really got me there. Have you heard about the mommy's grape juice type of joke you can make?
No, please tell it.
Anytime someone has wine and they are someone that is a woman, you can say mommy's grape juice instead of saying the wine as
I
a
see.
joke. Do you understand that?
I thought you were saying mummies, like mummy, like
Mummies?
no, like the Halloween mummy,
Oh.
mummy. Can I have some grape juice, please? That's a good Game of Thrones joke. The daddy, when do I get my dragon, daddy? Like
When is-
it's from Drawfee. I'm embarrassed I even just did that. We're doing a lot of accents today. I'll tell you what. Off the camera, we were doing some accents.
Yeah, it was great. You came in, you're like, hey, I've been working on some accents.
Yeah.
Take a seat. So I sat down, and then you went and you had different costumes. You would come out and
Yeah.
you would do them for me.
Yeah.
And then I would be like, cool.
A lot of them, British and Australian based.
You did
That's
a lot
my
of British
niche.
ones.
Yeah.
And it was different. It was all different walks of life within British subset specifically.
Yeah.
It was a really fun thing. It was a good hour and a half.
Yeah, I'm working on my, I'm punching up my act,
Yeah. And I gave you a little bit of feedback, and we're gonna debut you. Corn Corner does accents soon.
Yeah.
For everyone.
Hopefully I'll bring it to the Comedy Store,
We're gonna get you up at the store. We're gonna start you off as a door guy.
God willing.
You're gonna just move your way up. I think people that go to comedy shows built different. Comedians built different.
Comedians built different.
That's
period.
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
Like I have a hard enough time that people are watching this and I don't have to but I don't have to interact with them watching it.
Yeah.
I'm putting it up there and they're making the choice.
When we release a video, I usually just try to forget about it for an hour.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
it's in God's hands.
Yeah, to go in front of people and tell jokes right in front of them, real time, and like hope they laugh. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Built different.
I like to do things that kind of put me in new situations.
I do think we'd be good at it.
I don't know if I'd be good at it.
I think
I don't think I would be good at it.
we got
honestly.
stories,
Yeah, but the story, it just there's never like a punchline. Like, and the things that I think are funny are like never, like, I don't know. It's just, I don't know.
The punchline is my life.
There you go.
Thank you. Everyone would have laughed.
Let's get you up there. Let's get you up there on stage. People that order food at the movie theater, you're built different.
And so where's the line drawn? Because
You get a hot dog at the
Okay.
AMC.
Yeah.
You're not built like
Because
us.
those places do like actual meals.
Yeah, that's a different thing.
Yeah.
But
But
if
if
you're-
still built different.
But if you don't do real meals and you're ordering a chicken tender,
yeah.
maybe a hot dog,
A nacho?
a nacho,
Yeah.
built different.
I agree.
I go to the movies mainly to eat popcorn.
I also agree with that.
I love,
Movie popcorn is unparalleled.
yes,
If you go to the movies and you get a bottled water, built different.
built different. I think that like in 10 years, we're going to talk about like, yeah, there was this time during COVID where you could rent an entire movie theater for $70 to $100.
It was
I think
awesome.
we're going to talk about that.
That was fucking sick.
What a wild thing.
I'm so glad that Brad and I did that and got
Yeah.
to see the fucking Tim Burton Batman movie like on a big screen. Whenever would we have the opportunity?
Yeah.
Like, and the whole theater was empty. That was
Yeah.
sick. That was just like the best.
We saw Tenet,
Oh yeah.
and it was wild because there are also no bodies in there.
Yeah.
So it's like,
The sound is
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, that's wild. You could pick any seat you wanted.
I wonder if you can still do that. Probably not anymore.
No,
Yeah.
we're back to, I mean,
We're back to normal.
shouldn't be, but we are.
If you're someone who bowls without bumpers, you're built different.
Do you bowl with bumpers?
I would. I'm not too proud. I'm there to have a good time.
When's the last time you bowled?
The last time I bowled was actually probably duckpin bowling.
What is that?
Shout outs to Baltimore.
You're built different.
Duckpin bowling is like smaller everything. The ball is like this big. Like you can like hold it in your hand instead of like doing it's not huge.
How big are the pins?
I think they're just small, a little smaller than bowling pins. But like everything's just a little smaller, and you just like chuck that fucking ball down the lane,
Yeah.
and it's called duckpin bowling.
I think that if we went regular bowling, you would be fine.
Probably.
You wouldn't need bumpers.
I would have a good time.
You wouldn't need bumpers.
I'd granny roll it.
You wouldn't. You would do it like a real person.
Are you gonna make me
Yeah, like I swear you're
like
gonna
a real person?
You'll be a little bit scared, and then we'll get you in there.
I do like I enjoy going to a bowling alley.
We can get you in the pro shop. We get you a lesson, maybe.
Do they have arcades still?
I haven't been to one in a long time.
Okay.
But I would hope so.
If you're a person who plays DDR in public, you're built different.
God, you are built different.
It's so cool.
I
Like
know.
it's so fucking cool. Like I'm saying that with zero sarcasm or anything.
I wish I could do it.
I love watching them. I would go just to watch.
You like rhythm games.
Yes.
You do Dance Dance Revolution.
I do we dance. Just dance.
What are that songs like? Dance, dance,
Rasputin.
Yeah,
That's my favorite one.
Yeah. I saw a meme that was like my dad during the 2008 financial crisis, and he was like stressed out, and it was like me in the other room, and it was like dancing in Rasputin.
Yeah. It's like one of the best ones in the whole game.
It has that little squat thing where you kick your little leggies out.
Yeah.
There it is.
That thing.
I like them too. I like the Oculus
Yeah.
has Beat Saber.
It looks so I've never played that one, but it looks so cool.
And then I could play it for hours.
You probably good at Guitar Hero kind of shit.
Oh, I'm great at Guitar
Yeah.
Hero. I love Guitar Hero.
I'd be good at the drum one, but not the guitar.
I'm really bad at the drum one.
Huh.
It's difficult
Yeah.
for me. But the guitar ones, it just makes more sense to me for some reason. Yeah, I'll play. I've played the synth writer and Beat Saber for so long. I like making myself sick.
That's so funny. I've never done Oculus because I know I would get motion sickness.
It's really incredible.
I would try it. I just would want to have a bucket on hand.
I don't think that you would get sick, to be honest. It is so intuitive. Like, you really feel like you're in the space, and they do a good job of like making actual space. Like you trace your boundary.
Oh, okay.
And then it'll tell you like if you get like a couple of feet away from it, it'll put up this like force field thing that's like warning.
Don't go. Yeah.
It's insane. If this is where we're at now, I can't wait to see where we're at in 20 years.
It's gonna be wild.
It's wild.
If
Yes.
you play The Sims and then you actually play the game, you don't just do the character and house building, you're built different.
God. Wow.
Like if you really play.
Yeah, no, I know. I never did it. So I don't have any context on this.
Like even play The Sims at all.
No, not really. I never even did the weird house thing.
It's so fun.
Yeah.
But it's like fun from a character creator standpoint. So you make like this like awesome person or family or whatever the fuck. And then you do the house and you do the cheat codes to have money and you make the house baller. And then you start playing and you get like one day through their little sim life and you're like, man, fuck this. Like,
I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm going to start over.
I have my own life to live. I can't.
I think like for me, when I started playing video games, I never realized I could start and stop them. Like restart the game, like start from the beginning like that.
Yeah.
Like that was a big deal for me. I was like, oh, I got to do it chronologically.
Yes.
So
that
like
makes sense.
to me, it never made sense. I think that if you own a soda stream and you use it religiously, you're built different.
with the juices or just like using the carbonation?
No, the juices.
Okay.
You're built.
I would agree.
Yeah. Do you have a soda stream friend?
Yes.
Who? You don't have to say. They use it still?
Reflective desire.
They use it still?
Well, they don't use juices.
What do they just do for the carbonated water?
Yeah. Bubbly.
That's a big move.
Yeah.
And I would also say you're built different in a different way.
Also, Mike has a soda stream, and he does do some juicies.
Some of his food habits are he's built different.
He's really built different.
Yeah. I mean, that's
in an admirable way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one of the juices does he use?
Things that you wouldn't like.
Lemon lime.
Sure, but like more like Kool-Aid flavors. I mean, Mike's out there putting root beer flavor in milk. Like, you heard it. That's built different. He does it.
Does he? So he takes the concentrated root beer syrup.
I mean, they make like root beer flavoring. No. They make root beer flavoring, like that you'd spray in the carbonated water or something.
And it's like, it says like 3 squirts per 8 ounces.
I've never read it, but sure. I'm sure there's directions.
And he, instead of doing water, does milk.
Not exclusively, but yeah.
He has done it.
It really is, when you think about it, it's like an ice cream float, but like.
I mean, yeah, but the thought of doing it is.
That's why we love him.
That's why we love him.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you're right, because like it's like root beer chocolate. They're not that far from each other, right?
Well, like a root beer float is just fucking root beer with vanilla ice cream. So like milk and root beer isn't like flavor profile wise, it's not that wildly different.
I think we're just going back to one of our shared things that we think is odd.
Drinking milk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because if someone was like, yeah, added root beer or flavoring to
my milk,
to my nut milk, my oat milk, I'd be like, all right. But it being like cow's milk, I'm like,
well, it's lactate though. So is it? It is.
Yeah, it is.
It's just without the lactose.
Yeah, which is honestly a little bit more weird.
Doesn't want to upset his tummy.
I understand. I'm not speaking poorly about it. I'm just saying it's, it's built different.
Yeah.
And that's okay. We're here for it. I think that people that have a beer fridge are built different.
Yeah, or like, do you ever go to like a kid's house and their dad had like a keg tap and a beer fridge in the basement or whatever? Yeah. That's something.
Yeah.
That like,
and there's no middle ground between that. You're either cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Or you're
cringe as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, and that's a problem.
I'm lucky that I know someone that has a basement in Portland that has 2 kegerators in it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Kegerators. I forgot that's what they were called.
That's what they're called.
That's so funny.
It would stress me out.
So much.
Because I'd be like, that shit's about to go bad.
Yeah.
I'm not going to drink that much.
No. Like, that's an event thing that you have permanently in your home. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah, same.
Because, like, you're not just facilitating, you're not drinking enough to facilitate eating a keg.
Yeah.
Eating a keg, drinking a keg. But it means, like, maybe on Sunday the boys come over and watch football and y'all get a keg. That's still so much beer.
I know.
For, like, one Sunday night football.
How many beer could a football boy even have? 2, 3? You know what I mean? You can't have that many.
By sheer volume.
Yeah, it's kind of weird to me.
It's wild. People
that do vape pens in blueberry flavor.
Yeah.
You're built a little bit, maybe from a different cloth.
Yeah.
People
who can't get through an activity without vaping.
That is weird to me. I will be honest.
Like filming with someone who has to keep the vape on hand. Built different. Yeah.
One of those people.
I'm addicted to cigarettes and like I can wait until after the shoot. Yeah.
You're really good about that because you'll push it off for a long time.
If I need to.
But then when it happens, like you're like, it feels so relaxing.
Oh yeah. That's why we do it.
Yeah.
But like I cannot smoke all day if I have things to do.
Yeah.
Like and people need me not, like if I shoot latex, I can't smoke.
Yeah.
Because obviously you can't smoke in latex, but like I'll smoke when I get there maybe, but then I have to wash my hands and my face. And then we get in it.
Yeah.
And then you can't until after. So
when you're in latex gloves for a long time, do your hands get pruny?
Not usually.
Mine do, and I fucking hate it.
I only get sweaty for shoots if there's like a lot of physical activity happening. And usually my hands aren't in there long enough to get pruny.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't like that.
If you do latex, you're built different. Full body latex, get through the neck. You're built different.
You are built different. The most fun thing in the world.
To explain that comment, because this may not be a wide knowledge. In the suits that we wear for latex shootings, you get in through the neck hole. So like, it's stretchy, but just so you're aware, that's how we're getting in. And no, we will not be posting video of it because it's the worst looking thing in the world and you look like a cowering, wounded animal.
Yeah.
Like clunking yourself into this thing.
Yeah, you need a friend to help you.
Yeah.
It's
not pretty.
yeah. I have an idea of something I want to shoot with it. I told you about that.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
kind of funny.
Yeah.
I want to do that really bad.
We'll get
just need
to
to
it.
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you use a PC laptop, you're built different.
You're built different. What about that little nipple thing, the little cursor
Oh
thing in the
yeah,
middle?
back in the day, the little red thing.
If you use that, I feel like you're built a little bit.
I've heard it's called like a contact like ball or something. It has a name.
Does it?
The like erasery guy. Yeah.
What is it called?
We'll have to look it up.
Wow.
Whatever.
Do you think schools still have pencil sharpeners on the walls?
They probably have electric ones now. Schools give their kids iPads. Like kids have a school issued iPad that they get for the year and then like have to return at the end of the year.
Could you imagine?
It's insane. Remember when we would get the I remember at the library at school, we got the colored Big Mac computers.
Yes.
That had like the see-through, like blue, whatever. And it was like, oh my God. Like,
Yeah.
this is so cool. And they started making all the electronics like that weird color plastic see-through.
I miss those days.
I still have my purple Game Boy, the see-through one.
Oh, the color?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. The backlight doesn't work. But, you know,
No one's playing it. You know what I mean? It's just kind of a fun idea.
I was
To
playing
have.
Link's Awakening.
Recently?
Like, it was last year probably.
Oh, that's awesome.
But also, I got Link's Awakening on Switch this year.
Yeah.
God, it's so good. I want to replay it.
I want to start playing Splatoon. Have you heard about this game?
I have.
It looks so fun.
I don't know much about it.
Yeah, you essentially just like paint the enemy territory your color.
Okay.
Then there's like capture the flag style games and things. And you have paint rollers and you have like little like
That sounds cute.
machines that shoot paint. It's pretty neat. It's cute.
If you play Katamari more than once, you're built different.
What's Katamari?
It's like you're in this world and you're this little guy and your uncle. There's some mission that your uncle gives you where you just roll shit around and it keeps collecting shit. So you like roll the ball around.
Yes.
Yeah, and like that's what you do. The whole game though.
Yes.
So like it is the first time you play it, you're like, oh my God, this is so fun and cute.
Yeah.
But then like what's the, like
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. Do you know that game where it's like you have like a hook or something and you like, it's called like Getting Over It, I think, or something
No.
like that. I'll show you some pictures. It's really funny.
If you still play Pokemon Go, you're built different.
You are built
Like if
different.
you're still doing it,
Yeah.
you're built different.
But also we want to talk to you.
Yeah.
Please let us know because we'd love to interview you.
Let's just get Casey on the pod.
Is she still playing Pokemon Go?
Yeah. Casey and Bo and yeah, there's like a few of them in their little
They're keeping it
gaggle that
strong?
keep it going. I think JP still plays it.
We need to get them all on.
Yeah.
We should get them on, but not tell them what the subject is.
And then just talk about Pokemon
Yeah.
Go. That would be really fucking fun, honestly.
Let's do it. Whoever's writing down the things we need to do, add that to the fucking
Yeah.
list.
Because half the time it's me, but the other half, I don't ever write down the ones we say on the pod.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. I have a list that
Yeah.
I write them down
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
We use Workflowy. Do promo code Corn Corner at checkout for 15% off Workflowy. But
If you still play Animal Crossing, you're built different.
I know some people that play it. They make their little.
I don't get
Wait,
it.
I've been thinking about Stardew Valley.
Oh, I love Stardew.
How is Stardew Valley and Animal Crossing any different?
Holy shit. How fucking dare you? First of all, Stardew Valley is a side scroller. So jot that down.
So write that down.
Yeah, when you get to the end of the map and it loads the next,
Yeah.
like that's how that is. And it's like 8-bit kind of art.
Yeah, that was Animal Crossing. Too.
Animal Crossing is like 3D. It's not 8-bit.
Oh,
It's like more not realistic, but like 3D cartoony, whatever. And it's more open world situation. But Animal Crossing feels a bit more like directionless than Stardew. Like I like a game with objectives.
And the goal of Stardew is essentially make a town.
Well, it's to make a successful farm so that you can explore the furthest reaches of the map. Like,
That's so cute.
yeah, and it's like, but it's not just about the farm. You can like form relationships with the townspeople and like do different things around there. There's a whole mine you explore, and then there's a desert mine, and there's an island. Like, there's a bunch of shit.
If I made a Stardew,
Yeah.
I could see you in it? In the
No.
game?
Well, maybe there is online now. I think there is a co-op mode where like you can have one with other people. Yeah, there is, because I watch people on YouTube do it. So yes.
Wow. Wow.
But it's not like Animal Crossing where you like fly to each other's islands. Like, it's like, I think in Stardew you do a co-op farm and it can be like 4 people, and then you like all 4, whatever. But you can work on it at different times and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's the same like map. In Animal Crossing, you go to different maps.
Okay. It sounds like a great game.
Stardew rules.
Anyway, everybody make sure to check out Stardew.
Yeah.
I have one of the best built differentlies.
What
I
is
think
it?
I might have the best built differently.
What is it?
People that don't drink coffee.
That's holy shit.
That's the best
Like
one.
people that don't drink caffeine.
Wild.
How? In what
Honest-
world?
In what world do you live in that you don't drink caffeine?
That's nuts to me.
Yeah, I wish I was in that world.
I do.
I actually am in a down cycling phase.
Yeah. As you do.
Because I like right now I want it bad. Because I'm like,
I'm a bad influence.
you are. And so I upcycle, I uptick when you're here for a prolonged period of time. And then now I'm kind of coming off. But I like want it.
Did you ever learn this thing? The like
Nope.
we're gonna teach it to you.
The Corn Corner
That's
learns.
gonna just be a video.
The Corn Corner learns.
The Corn Corner teaches Ren how to do weird Girl Scout hand things.
No, I don't know that one. You'll have
Miss Mary
to show me
Mac.
that one.
There's a whole song that goes with it.
I've heard about it.
Down, down, baby, down by the roller coaster, sweet, sweet baby. Oh, how loves you. Caught you with
Wow.
your boyfriend, naughty, naughty. Didn't do the dishes. Anyway,
What a weird.
we'll get there.
Who made that?
I don't know. We're gonna do that after this, though.
Well, who does that? You know what I mean?
Kids.
It is a little bit goofy.
In summation, if you're built different, let us know how in the comments, because we're really curious.
We
Or,
want to hear from you.
you know, sorry. I was gonna say I've interrupted you and I felt bad.
I said we want to hear from you
Oh,
if you're
okay.
built different.
And I was gonna say, or you could join our Discord or our Patreon and let us know there, because I am genuinely curious and I want to talk to people about stuff.
We have a whole channel called Where We're Built Different.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Well, make sure that if you're shucked,
Or creamed.
it doesn't really matter too much.
What kind of corn you are?
As long as
You are
kind.
corn. Like and subscribe.
So be kind corn to each other.
Eyelashes.
Let's keep the intro